Yeah, turn it on. So don't worry if we don't want. I will not publish it.
No problem. Last week, I participated in an event organized by OpenAir. It was like a meetup from. They had this train the trainer for open science, and what happened is I brought the you can bring the any topic, suggest any topic to
Yeah.
discuss there. I brought the topic of persistent identifiers, and there were many. They were like surprised to learn how weak the DOI infrastructure is, how centralized it is, how commercial based. There's not real awareness, and well, it was good talk. And they're willing to test alternatives, but they don't see in the horizon an easy alternative to acquire. Of course, I brought the possibility to use Arc, and they see Arc as an obscure solution. So whatever this is why I bring this up. So we should uh, aim to have a tool that is like user friendly
Yeah.
as much as can.
Yeah. So here we have a question. Can you estimate what are the people are expecting to be user friendly? So how should it be? Should it be a desktop? Should it be a website? Or should it be something else?
Well, the thing is, and at the same time, should be robust that it will be reliable. So, they find DOI very easy to use, very friendly on the metadata publishing, and they feel really comfortable. Of course, there's a lot of publicity and money put in there. Uh, the metadata is a very big aspect. How the information about the deposit object is there. So, and how it also, because they pay to do so, how easily works with OpenAlex, even Open Citations, and all these alternatives. They work very for discoverability, and for they was saying for harvesting the metadata. Like even when you use Sotiro, it if you put the DOI from Crossref, it just brings everything. It's not the same with the data side. Data side is not working as well. Um, so of course, uh, I think the best solution should be something that people can install in their servers to create a realm, but it has a web interface to interact for end users.
I think
Yeah.
that if you Google the thing, you should get the hit on the actual article you're looking for.
Well, so you mean so every record in the realm should have the record to be indexed by the searching engines, right?
I believe that if you Google a DOI,
Yeah.
then you would actually get to the article, and I think many people use it like that.
Yeah, Google and Google Scholar. I guess so. And
Yeah,
let's say,
if you know Google Scholar, sure, but I was aiming for Google Main.
yeah, absolutely, absolutely. Yeah, it's an interesting point because I've just, let's say, from time to time, from evening to evening, once per month, I may update my little blog on made on Hugo Web, which is a static website generator. So, and it is versioned. I used it to serve the website from IPFS. And
Mhm.
it could be, for example, something like that. Oh, just before I forget, do you know about the new issue with Google Chrome?
No, I don't use it.
Sergio?
They put the AI engine, no, in it.
Yes, yes. Because actually, receiving the info from my Russian colleagues, I wrote a little instruction about how to remove it from Google Chrome and uh, let's say don't let it to re-upload this model because it's four gigabytes and turn it off. So I was
Wait,
asked,
so,
and
so
yeah, I was
four
asked.
gigabytes is that an entire AI model that they are
Yes,
incorporating?
and I guess they are using something like a Llama CPP to run it just within Chrome, so it's not a separate process. I researched a bit because I was asked also by my colleagues here. So the model is working and it uses something that is invisible. So it runs inherited from the Google Chrome kernel.
Okay,
Yeah, I will now share the link.
but it is optional, I guess.
No, it's by default it's turned on in the let's say in experimental features by default it's turned on. At least I can confirm it for my installations of Google Chrome in Linux and in Windows.
Yeah,
On
that
Macintosh I
that's
didn't test. Yeah, so very
that is a
nice.
huge problem in Europe with the new AI Act. You can't do that.
Yes. And this is also why I was asked by my colleagues here. So I am sharing now the link. So if you want, you are free to share because the site is completely static. It doesn't share anything. It doesn't use cookies and sessions. Absolutely nothing. So you can share it anywhere you want.
Okay.
Yeah, this was let's say the public instruction that I wrote for my colleagues at Electra.
Yeah, I see. Good thing I never trusted Chrome then.
Oh yeah. I don't know what will happen with Firefox, but with Chrome it works.
Yeah.
Okay, so now let's return. Let's return. Uh, Jonas, I wanted to ask you, did you contact with anyone or were you just away?
When I was ill, I was just away. Uh,
Yeah.
I talked a bit earlier with our developers, and we have a standard fee, and if we for some reason get a grant, we can use that to hire a team of developers. That will be uh, they have a standard fee of 800 crowns per hour, which is roughly 70 euros per hour.
Okay, then
That might be much, but it's very cheap for being in Sweden.
well, actually, I don't know. I don't know. I don't really know, but I can only expect that. Well, so the main thing here is a grant.
Yes.
Let me please also to repeat for you that I was speaking with one of the Triestine businessmen who has the project. Uh, I don't know. It's a library identification project somewhere, archival project in Rome. But his main condition and constraint was that it should be completely proprietary. So we already discussed it with Sergio, and
But that defies the point.
yes, exactly.
I don't like that. Yeah.
Absolutely. Then either me.
Okay. Then we're
Uh,
on the
so
same
I
page.
already I prepared the letter for him, but after this meeting I will bring this to the table.
Yep, do so.
Yeah. Yeah, so for now,
Did you hear anything else about Francis, by the way?
oh no, I didn't hear from
I
him and
haven't heard.
he didn't reply to my messages.
Yeah, he replied to mine saying that it's yeah, well, it's nice to hear that people are outraged, but he will just be calm and see what happens. He
I
he
think
has
Okay.
he has
he,
no intention of being aggressive because he knows that he's in the right.
yeah, I think he's working now. Normally, I got his mails. Actually, today there was a meeting from the Koara working group, and he was
Yeah.
sharing them.
Yeah, apparently he also forwarded my upset first mail that says that this can't be true. People can't do that, and I was quite upset. He forwarded it to the guys who actually made the situation. So I don't know. Maybe I'm blacklisted somewhere.
Just
Maybe.
just as just as well, so I just didn't hear. And honestly, I didn't have so much time even to drop an email. I just dropped a dozen of email per week, and it was it was really almost impossible to participate anywhere else. Yeah, so now, is there any chance to get a grant this year, your estimation? Because at my side, only we could have a chance in October.
We have to see what Lautaro is. We meet with him. If we are gonna like say because he got Lautaro Matas from La
Yeah?
Referencia.
Mhm.
I'm telling Jonas because maybe he was not last year. We met with him.
I
Uh,
have I have seen him in a meeting. Yes.
okay. He got the grant from Investing Open Infrastructure. It's $1.5 million, not directed to him, to the whole La Referencia project. And one of
Okay.
the projects that they proposed, it was the solution of persistent identifier for Latin
Hmm.
America. He has a solution that uses ARC and blockchain for it was not for minting exactly the blockchain. He explained to us it's like a secure register. They use blockchain. Uh, when he spoke with Andre, it was clear that Andre had more knowledge about the how to make a proposal for a tool that can work. But the Lautaro has the money. He can sell better than us, and he's very good at that. And I suspect that's why he used the blockchain excuse to get money. Actually, he
Mhm.
he put blockchain because he wanted to jump into the hype. I don't know if this
AI
can
plus
be.
blockchain.
I don't know
Yeah.
if this record can be published, but anyhow, let's keep maybe better not so we don't lose friendship with him because he's not a bad person. Uh,
Yeah, yeah.
but
I
what I was saying, he wants to contact us to help him get the solution. If we have a budget of I don't know how many hours we will need of Swedish programmers to get something going,
No,
maybe we can
you had
calculate
an
that.
estimate of that, didn't you,
Yeah.
Andre?
yes. One we can see it at the agenda. Let me see. On one of the previous meetings.
So if we have an estimate I don't know. I can approach him
Yeah,
and
around 200 hours.
200 hours by 70
Yes,
is the calculation.
14,000.
14,000.
14,000.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's a
If you have a million, it's not so much.
If you have a million, it's not so much. But if you
For me, it's a lot.
if you have well, that's why we need a grant for it, because I don't think anyone has that kind of money just lying around.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And even if we can actually, for example, for me, even if I could have such amount of money, the regulations will prevent me from doing anything venture.
Yeah. I
Yeah,
Yeah, so we have an
seven
estimate.
250 hours, you say,
200.
or 200 hours.
200, it was said 200, so 200
Okay.
to 250.
Okay.
Okay.
But here is an estimation.
So
Yes, so
I will drop a line with him, and maybe next meeting he can join. But with the AI, you have something that it can be some sneak peek or something that we can show to him.
I will do my best and I will try another experiment with AI. Hope with that I will use the model that I tuned by myself and it will not give a typo in the code.
Maybe we can ask him if he's paying for AI, for some AI engine to program, and maybe jump on board with that one as
Yes,
well.
yes, it could be an opportunity because let's say at least of I have the proof that it was made for Electra, so I have no right to show it, but I have a proof that the basic patterns of particular program they could be generated and it will work. So the boilerplate, the build scenarios, I have already all of them, and I will write them by my own. But then some structures we can do.
Okay. And in the Swedish side, is do you see a scope for the project to have some institutional registry in
I,
Sweden?
I do. However, I'm not sure that everyone shares my vision. But to me, it would be excellent if we could use this system, because we're trying to sort of unify all the compute resources in Sweden. And in doing so, it would be great if we could also unify all the things around, all the data, metadata, whatnot, so that you because a DOI is only it's a digital object, and you can't have like furniture or persons there because they are not digital objects. But you could in a persistent identifier. You could have someone's orchid. You could have some machine ID. You could have a batch number. You could have anything in a way
In
that
Arc you can.
Yeah.
yes,
So
In Arc you can
true.
register anything.
But that
And
is what
an Arc is
I'm
decentralized.
trying to outsell DOIs, not ARC.
Okay.
yes,
And
I think as everyone.
Yep.
let me ask you a question. Does the National Public Library of Sweden, or the National Library, have a persistent identifier like in the Finnish?
Do you mean that we have our own?
Yes, I know Finland has. I don't remember if in my research if
Yeah,
Sweden has.
I think they are using DOIs, but I'm not sure.
Finland has their own
Yeah,
persistent identifier for national libraries, and it's quite a statement of sovereignty to have it actually, because as a national library, I'm as a librarian I can say, um, you have the mission to register the publications done in your country. And if those publications are digital, when it was in paper, they had the deposit, the legal deposit system. Then you had the register of every published, Swedish published book. But in the digital, uh, when the publication became digital, then you have to find some way to register and to have a persistent identifier, a national persistent identifier is a way to do it.
In Britain, right?
In Finland, they have.
In
Uh,
Finland, I know.
I think there are some countries that they are using the own persistent identifier. France has ARC. The National Library of France uses ARC as the persistent identifier. And that's why UNESCO publishes also with ARC.
Okay.
This is
Yeah.
just for the in the research of persistent identifier. This is what I found out. There are actually many persistent identifiers around, but none of them as hegemonic and as established. And the main thing is that the community accept the persistent identifier as a solution because it's just a contract as well.
Yes. Basically, for the community, it begins from the contract and stays as a contract if it is not, let's say, transposed openly to
Exactly.
something else.
So when you have something that is depends on contract, it's just a marketing at the end.
Yeah. Yes. And
and that,
I remember,
and that's why
yeah.
ARC is not being so popular. It's not because the tool is slow, it's because they have horrible marketing,
Let's say yes.
documentation.
Yeah. And also, I remember when I was discussing it with Rolf Kral in uh, in Salzburg. So it was a good discussion, but he was quite rigid about it. Just because the social contracts, in let's say, in the point of view of most of the people, are more important.
Yeah,
So then, as the social contract is more important, we cannot bring any hope that the tool will replace a contract because the people are more interested in uh, sustaining a contract
yeah.
than
That's why
than using.
in
Yeah.
in the thing with Lautaro is also that one that already he's has the confidence of a community that is waiting for the tool he promised. So he has like blank contract signed already,
Oh
we
yeah.
can say.
And probably we have already discussed it, but without Jonas. So yes, you are completely right. I can again confirm my agree with you.
Yeah. Um,
So anyway, the one thing Lautaro brought up is that if we have some this working group, if we could have some institutional registry, it will be easier for him to interact with us.
Okay, institutional. Yeah, I
Yeah,
think. Yeah. Again, I
and
will
I don't know
tell
if
this.
Jonas that is in Sweden or in the
yeah.
Scilab, something could be registered as a working group. No need to give us money, but to acknowledge our existence and give us some kind of registry. It will be good. Uh, so we can interact and
In an
reach
official way.
agreements. Yeah.
In an official
Yeah.
way.
I guess that could be arranged. I'm not sure how, though. Uh, do you have any idea where to On what
For
level
example,
does it need to be
in my
affirmed?
university, it can be on a university level. I don't know if you have affiliation with some university there here in Gothenburg,
No, I'm in Uppsala, and
Uppsala.
I have an affiliation with Uppsala University.
Well, in the Uppsala University, like a research project or something that I don't know if they have open calls. You can bring a project anytime.
Um, no, I'm not a scientist, so I don't think I can do that.
Only
Well,
scientists
if you
can
have,
register. In my university, even me as a librarian, I'm not a scientist as well, because the scientist career goes in one way. The research projects
Yeah,
that the university decides to back are in a different direction. Because
but but you mean like
open
an
science,
infrastructure project or something like that?
yeah, that you're trying to develop a tool, you don't need to be a scientist. That's also the scope of open science. Anybody
No,
can.
that's true, but someone needs to pay for it. So
Well,
this is a European regulation. I can confirm this for Italy because I tried once to do an institutional recognition for us, and they said once it is not paid, it is not an organization, then we cannot register it.
yes, exactly.
okay.
Yes.
Um, because in
So
my
all,
university there will
yeah.
be a call, but and later this year, and we will be. I don't know. Of course, let's see.
So
Yeah.
there's we're more on the sort of people usually pay us to develop stuff or to so, but we don't do it. We could do it as a partner project, but then that is much harder to get approved of because then it needs to be almost certain that this will be a scientific paper that is mainly about life science because the committee that checks it is, at least for me where I work, purely life science. That's what life in SciLife lab is. It's
Mhm.
science for life laboratory.
Yeah. Well, the only connection I could have here with Electra is that we are doing something for life science, but I don't think they will be interested in doing such a project. At least before October, because in October the reconstruction will officially end, and despite anything, something will happen. I don't know if they will run the machine again or not, but something will happen.
That sounds a bit
Okay.
ominous. Will something good happen?
We don't know actually,
Okay, okay.
because yeah, you know when the institution around 400 people and the reconstruction of 60% of our machinery park,
Oh,
then anything could happen.
yes.
But you also brought the AI computers.
I am working with AI solutions because we have our own AI park, and I am building my own prompt engineering subsystems and some local systems that I use for sure. I am using for myself. I am using for also for my working tasks. But let's say
Because
it has
what I
no
read
official
last
acknowledgement.
last week, I read that the synchrotron will be outdated by the simulation of AI systems.
It will not.
It will not.
It will not.
The AI system still need the data that you are producing with the synchrotron.
This is the first aspect, and the second aspect that the AI data has the pseudo-random generators inside. Then it will be the rotating.
Okay.
Mathematically, it's a rotating system. So we should not hope
So you
or
need to
hope on
produce
it.
the new data using the
Yes, if we want
okay.
to discover something new, we should extract it from the real natural entropy.
But what you will have is more processing power. on the data.
Yes. Yes, for the processing power, yes. For the generalization of the results, yes. But I am doubtful about this because I actually now working with AI systems not every day, but almost every second day of my job, and I can say that in the treatment of the tabular data from the synchrotron, it still doesn't work well.
Okay, not as well as a scientist used to the data.
Yes, but it could be a bit faster when it comes to the searching for the patterns. It could be faster, but then it should be revalidated. And for this, I have a lot of proofs.
Okay.
Well, the last proof I had yesterday evening when I was trying to create the test for us. And when I received the literally the human bug when it was the string C make and the AI wrote C without a make. I just raised my hands and said, okay, I will write it by my own.
And did you read the problem with the Amazon Web Service last year?
Oh,
The
yes.
agent erased the
Well,
information.
yes, about Amazon, I may say only one thing to them. They are idiots.
Yeah.
Honestly, they are idiots.
Yeah, they gave so much permissions. They are relying on the AI, and they got a lot of data lost.
Yes, if I remember, they lost around 13 terabytes of data.
Yeah,
So it's
that's
around
like,
around
like
let's say several thousands of virtual machines.
yeah.
Or one genome project.
Uh, yes, yes, or 6 days of work in synchrotron.
Yeah,
I may prove this. Yeah. So our plan is to do something for a PID Fest, right?
Yeah, regarding
yes.
that, we should maybe wait and because the diagnose aspect, what we proposed last year, that we will raise consciousness and speak out and present papers in Congress, we have done. Uh, I don't think there is more on that aspect. It's time we could start to show some proof of concept.
Yeah.
But for that, maybe to talk with Lautaro first and see if that road has some path ahead and explore before writing. Maybe we should try. And if we see that it's a dead end, we continue like on our own and hope eventually to get the grant.
Yeah, I just
Yeah.
also remember that me and Lars promised to read the specifications and have some comments on that. That completely went out my ears. That is, I'm sorry. I should have done that.
Well, will you do it? Will you do it?
It's still on my list to do, of course. So I will try to do. It's can you give me the link?
Sure, sure, sure. Just a sec.
I will tell Lars to do this with me
Concepts
so
and
that
definitions.
we are several
Here is the
people on
link.
it.
Yeah, here's the link.
Yep.
It has two versions, so it should be for sure harmonized, but the basics are still the same.
Yes, and there it is. Excellent.
Yeah. And this is why, let's say, according to these specs, this is what I am skeletonizing the software project about.
Yes.
Because let's say we can build a skeleton and then do an adaptation process.
Yeah, I think we have a pretty good idea of what we want the end product to look like. Now it's just to make sure that the pieces also contribute to that.
Yeah. And let's say, did you hear about vibe coding?
Vibe coding, like,
Yes.
yeah, sure. Uh,
I because I tried once to feed this spec to the largest model deployed at Electra because I really don't want to give it to ChatGPT or Claude, as it has no protection from any point of view we can imagine.
Mhm.
But on the largest model deployed at Electra, it was completely, let's say, a random array of text. So the ordinal AI doesn't know what does it mean to be a persistent identifier.
Okay.
Yeah. So the conceptual development is still outside the scope of the ordinal AI. And this is
yeah,
a, well,
I
let's
can
say good point for
imagine
us.
not many people have written about it, so there's not much text or any actual product to train it on. You can't train
Uh,
an AI to recognize a troll because there are no trolls.
yes. At least yes and no, because I found a lot of information in ChatGPT about Handle.
But there's a centralized architecture.
Yeah.
Centralized, but let's say it calls it decentralized and federated. At least it does ChatGPT and Perplexity AI.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's not.
Yeah, it is not. It is not. Again, the conceptual design is out of the scope for the AI.
Yeah.
So, when we could expect to have a meeting with Lautaro? Will you contact him?
I will contact him and let's see if in 2 weeks' time when we have our next
Yeah.
meeting,
Great.
uh, we invite him
Great. So,
to
it
Excellent.
will be, yeah, it will be, I guess, 10th of March, right?
yeah,
Uh,
the 10th.
Yes, yes, 10th of March.
yes. I will be on a conference
May
outside.
we move it to Thursday or any other day?
I'm back on Friday. No, wait, I'm not. Yeah, uh, Thursday works.
Well,
So,
If you want
Thursday,
to,
12th of March, right?
yes,
yeah.
that would work for me.
Okay.
Same time.
Sergio?
Yes, I will speak with him and see.
Okay, okay, then we can plan for doing it on Thursday, and I will for sure order the the room. I am very sorry about that. It could be it could be visible that I am ordering the Zoom room at the last moment, but I don't. I am ordering it a bit in advance, at least in 3 4 days. But sometimes I am just forgetting to send the notification by the email.
Yeah.
No problem. No problem.
Do you need to use your Zoom room? Like, does it have to? I mean, I have a personal Zoom room that is mine.
The personal Zoom room, if it is paid, it may be more than 40 minutes because it's
Yes,
not paid, it's just
it
40.
is it is paid by my university, so I have no restrictions.
Okay, then we can try to use
I
yours.
mean, if your Zoom room is a problem, I haven't seen it as a
No,
problem.
no, 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 no. The
So
problem is just the ordering process. For me, it's paid for a letter and it's almost
yeah, okay.
unlimited because we are paying a lot.
Yeah,
And we have a lot of constantly running Zoom rooms to have a connection in between the control rooms of Elet.
yeah, we have some constant Zoom rooms as well.
So yeah, so
So
it's not a problem. It's a problem of working hours and working with
yeah,
emails.
yeah, we have Zoom rooms for our small departments and for the groups and for the entirety of NBIS. So we have some where we expect a couple of hundred people to be in, and some that are just personal. I think we have a pretty free license at Uppsala University to do whatever.
Okay, so then just let's say let's do it for a fallback, or we can do using your room as an organizer because now I am an organizer almost everywhere, so we can use your room. Let's
Yes,
try.
we can. That is not a problem. Do you want the address to it?
Let's say yes. May you write it on the agenda, on the highlights?
I can. Uh, Also, we could just start one and have a link to it. It would be
Yes,
ours
for sure you. Yes,
eternally.
for sure we can, but you should do it by your own.
Yes, yes, I should. I can't start a meeting when I'm in one for some reason.
Well,
What?
yes, you should be an organizer.
Uh, the organizer in Zoom?
I think so. I mean, if you are starting a meeting from your own room, you are an organizer.
Yes, I am. But
And
I
if you
can't.
are,
I can't look at. I can't start a new room now, since
yes,
I'm in a
yes,
meeting.
yes, this is the point because you are in the meeting.
Yes. So, but I could. Uh, I guess I could put it in. Well, we could try at least if you. But you have the fancy tools to record and to have an AI to listen to our
Yes,
stuff.
yes, this is a point.
So
I have actually my own local AI on
yes,
this laptop to recognize. Okay, then let's say let's leave your room as a fallback.
yes, that sounds good.
Okay, okay. Yep. Now in 5 minutes, unfortunately, I need to go because I have another appointment.
Yeah.
Yep,
I
me
have
too.
appointment with my lunch as well.
Your lunch. Yeah. Okay.
Oh,
Yeah.
sorry, but in Italian it should be said buon pranzo. How it will be in Spanish, Argentina Spanish?
Buen, buen provecho.
Buon provecho.
Buen provecho. Buen provecho.
Okay.
Provecho.
Uh, so I will speak with Lautaro, drop him a line, and see if for the 12th of March we can meet at this time.
That would be great.
Excellent.
Okay.
And
I
I
update
will look at
on Mattermost.
the
Yeah.
specifications and have some comments.
Okay.
Okay, okay, thank you.
So thank you.
Bye bye.
So, thank you for coming and see
Yeah.
you in 2 weeks.
See you in 2 weeks and 2 days.
Bye. Yeah.